Don't allow someone else's perception of you create the perception that you have for yourself.
We are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it.
Week 14. I am Patrice. I am on a journey to conquer diabetes one day at a time, one step at a time. And I thank you for joining me on another one of my videos to see how my week goes on the medication MOUNJARO. So if you're new here and you enjoy content like this where I vlog my week and share what happens throughout the week as I am conquering diabetes, as I am on the medication MOUNJARO, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can be a part of this community. Over here we are providing motivation, we are encouraging each other, and we are just living each day to the fullest. To all the returning subscribers, thank you for joining me yet once again. You guys are my motivation, my accountability partners, and you are the reason why I continue to show these videos or make these videos. So I appreciate the love and the support. I especially appreciate the love and support from my last video of week 13. Words cannot express the gratitude that I felt and the love that I felt from reading those comments during that video or for that video. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So I wanted to show you guys what I bought. It just got delivered from Amazon, so I am going to take it out the box. But I was watching YouTube, which I always do, and another YouTuber was reading this book, and I was like, okay, that looks like a good book. And then I saw another YouTuber reading it, and then when I took my daughter to the doctor, the receptionist, she was reading the same book. So I was like, okay, 3 times, that's confirmation. I'm gonna get this book. So I placed my order on Amazon for the book, and that very same day, for yesterday, because it just came, so on Thursday, I was watching YouTube yet again, and a fellow YouTuber who I love and adore, Charla Reid, and the name of her YouTube channel is Charla Reid Body and Soul Transformation, and I'll link her channel down below. She posted a short and she's reading this book too, so I was like, yep, I'm glad I got the book. So the book is Atomic Habits, and it is by James Clear, and it says an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones. So I am going to start reading this book. I also got the workbook. The workbook should be delivered tomorrow, so I'll show you guys that when it comes in. And it says tiny changes, remarkable results. So I'm interested in reading this. One of my goals for this year was to read more books. I have a ton of books. I would be ashamed to show you guys how many books I have that I haven't read yet, and yet I'm buying another one. But I like reading books, and I saw a lot of people reading this book, so I think this will be a great book to read. So I'll share my progress with reading Atomic Habits as well with you guys as I go through it. And then when the workbook comes tomorrow, I'm gonna show you guys the workbook. But I'm excited about this. Like another one of my YouTube buddies said, Miss Melissa H. And I love Miss Melissa H because she is so supportive. She has a lot of knowledge on MOUNJARO as well as other GLP-1s. And she comments in different videos, not only mine, but other YouTubers who are on journeys on Ozempic or MOUNJARO or other medications. She is so supportive and she gives her insights as much as she can. So I thank you, Miss Melissa, for always being a support to myself as well as others out there. She reminded me that you can't pour into others from if you have an empty cup. So if my cup is empty, I can't pour into their cup. So this book will be one way for me to fill my cup back up. So I will tell you guys all about this book. say that I would come back on and I would show you guys the workbook that I got that goes along with the book. So the book Atomic Habits. I did start this book last night. I read the introduction and I am already intrigued by the author's, James Clear's story. So he gives a background onto how he came about diving into habits and or being an expert in habits, good habits, and he gives his backstory. And I'm not going to give the backstory away, but very intriguing, very remarkable. So I'm happy to get into the first chapter tonight. And this is the workbook. So this workbook is not written by James Clear, and now that I looked online, there are other workbooks for Atomic Habits that are not written by James Clear as well. So there's other ones, but this is the one I got. It's a guide to his book, and it looks like it kind of summarizes each chapter and then gives you some like things to think about, a plan of action for each chapter. You have some questions to get you, reflecting and thinking. So this is the book. I will link this this is the workbook. I will link this workbook as well as the book down below because it is in my Amazon store if you want to go check it out and get it for yourself. And join me in this reading. And then we can bounce things off of each other as we go through the next couple weeks. So week 14. So let's just jump on into it. I'm out here at basketball practice again today, but my weight 174.8. So I did gain 0.4 of a pound this week. Last week I was 174.4, and last week I had lost like 1.6 pounds. So this is a journey, one step at a time, one day at a time, 1 pound at a time, and we're going to just keep on going. So I am up by 0.4 of a pound, and that is quite all right. My blood sugars continue to trend in the right direction. This week's average for my blood sugars was 97. So that continues to trend in the right direction. So I am happy about that. I continue to not have much side effects besides the appetite suppression, which continues to wear off about day 5, 6, or 7. Yep, about day 5, 6 continues to wear off, but that's okay. No other major side effects, not even the constipation, the one that we all dread. I continue to go regularly with my little concoctions and eating more fruits and vegetables, as well as drinking more water. And there he goes again. And I did have a couple days I had a headache. I don't know if it was stress related, because I don't think it was a side effect of MOUNJARO, because I haven't had a headache before. Like, I haven't had that side effect before, but I had a headache for a couple days, but I think that was more stress related than anything. So that has subsided, so I am okay. I'm good with that. So no major side effects this week for week 14 on the 5 milligrams of MOUNJARO. The FDA updated the drug shortage list, and hopefully we all will be able to get our next refills. I did put in my refill for my next box, and I was told that it's on back order. That was last week. So now with the updated list, hopefully my prescription will be processed soon. But I'll take my next dose of the 5 milligrams on tonight. I do my injections on Wednesday nights. I have jumped into the Atomic Habits book, and I'm on chapter 1. I'm taking that slow as well because I want to dive deep into it. I want to use the book and the workbook, and I don't want to read too fast and miss anything. I want to be able to comprehend what it's giving, and I want to be able to apply it. So I'm taking it real slow with the book. So I'm on chapter 1 right now, and I'm enjoying it because it is discussing how we can change one small thing. We can create one small habit, and that one small habit, or changing that changing that one thing, will build upon itself, and then you'll eventually reach that goal that you set out to reach. So just changing one thing, one small minute thing, and giving it time. That's another thing that it talks about, giving it time. So just giving it time, you will see the results over time. So we're in a microwave society, and we like to see results now, but we got to realize it takes time. So time can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing, because if we have continue with bad habits, and over time that can lead into some unwanted results. But if we start to implement good habits, and over time that will bring good results. One thing that happened this week was that someone who didn't see me in a long time, they saw me and they were like, "Girl, how much more weight are you trying to lose?" Now, in the past, that would have freaked me out, because I would have been like, "Am I losing too much weight? How do I look? Oh my gosh, what's going on?" But now I'm in a different mindset. See, it's your mindset. That's another thing. We'll talk about that in another video, because I don't want this video to be too long. But your mindset is important. You have to change your thought pattern, you get out of those negative thoughts, your self-esteem, your self-image. All that is important when you're on a weight loss, or when you're on a health journey in general. So if someone has said that to me in the past, I would have been doubting myself and thinking, "Oh no, I'm losing too much weight. Should I stop?" But don't allow someone else's perception of you create the perception that you have for yourself. Time out for all that. So don't allow other people to put you in a box, okay? Don't allow what they feel that you should look like, or what they feel you should be doing, or what they feel your life should be like. Don't allow them to box you in. Get out of that box. Break the box, break the mold, get out of it. So now, when she said that to me the other day, what came into my mind was, whatever it takes. She was like, "How much more weight are you going to lose?" And I said, "I don't know, whatever it takes. And whatever it takes for me to be healthy, that's how much more weight I'm going to lose." Because I am enjoying this journey, and I am loving myself. So guess what? Whatever it takes for me to be healthy, is what I will lose. So no more of me worrying about what others think. No more of me allowing others to put me in a box. It's about your own perception. How do you want others to see you? How do you want to be perceived? How do you want your life to be? So no more of that, okay? No more of that. No more of that. But week 14 was a success for me in general, because I am loving the Atomic Habits book. I am loving the habits that I'm creating. I'm loving this health journey. That's all for week 14, guys. Check out my video on my backstory of my diagnosis with type 2 diabetes, and it'll give you more insight onto what I just talked about with creating your own life and not allowing others to put you in a box. So check that video out if you haven't already, and look out for next week. On Tuesday, I will post I'm not sure what I'm going to call it yet, but just like a healthy living tips or healthy living motivation, things like that. Just a little short 3 to 8 minute video, nothing long, nothing major, just giving little tips each week. I think I'm going to start incorporating that as well. So check that out on next week, Tuesday. Drop down in the comments below how your week is going so we can continue to motivate and support each other. But guys, thank you for watching. As always, I love you guys. I love your support. I love the motivation that we give each other in this group. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to this channel so that you can be a part of this community where we love on each other, where we support each other, where we bounce ideas off of each other. But thank you guys again. I love you guys, and God bless.